Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Got something a little bit different today. So I got a 2022 Ford F150 Lightning. It's an electric vehicle. It's kind of cool. It's completely different than what I normally do. Right now I am doing an Icon lowering kit. So a lot of times we're lifting vehicles. Today we're lowering one. So I stumbled across the problem after already getting the front done. Front was pretty cool. We got something pretty traditional you're used to seeing. Oh, I know the lighting ain't good, but we got some Icon. Got some really nice Icon coilovers in there. Now what we got for the back is we got some coilovers too for the rear, okay? And what's going to be really unique about these shocks is they're going to have some wire harnesses and an electronic control module. So I don't know a whole lot about this system. I haven't even opened the box for the module or read the instructions, but I know it's supposed to make some electronic adjustments somewhere inside the guts of the coilovers, which sounds pretty freaking exciting. So what I'm going to show you today is this kit right here. Boom. So this is part number 92003. What this is the Rear Camber Kit. This is an optional piece, but if you want your truck to align right, basically where the stock camber bolt went through here, that is adjustable through these lower arms. It's not going to work. So Icon gives you this fixture plate right here to attach in here with some special fittings. There is an alignment bushing back behind this bolt that went through the stock hole. Goes through here, you align it here. There's a conflict of instructions from Icon. I just talked with them this morning to verify that I think they made a typo, which things happen. In the instructions, it actually says this upper hole right here is supposed to be for the outside pocket. This is the outside pocket. It's facing towards outside the vehicle. And in the instructions on step 9, they actually show you this fixture plate mounted to the inside pocket, but it's using this upper bolt hole. So last Friday I was getting in here, it was raining, I couldn't see all that good. It's getting to be the end of the day. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna wait, contact tech support before I go and drill holes in this thing. I don't want to ruin this vehicle. It's very expensive. So I got a hold of them this morning. After a little while on the phone, we verified that there was a typo in the instructions. All it is, this fixture plate mounting hole, it's just reversed. So when you go and do this outer plate, you need to use the lower hole on the outside. When you go to put this towards the inside, use the upper hole. We will get to that. It's going to actually use this hole right up in there. So I've never done one of these before. We are learning together today. So next stage in this is they give you this 20mm hole saw. It's real fancy, looks pretty cool. I feel like we're doing surgery today. So what we're going to be doing right here, we get this little dude up on there. Hopefully I don't block you too bad, but we got to line this into there. That's what we are going to be doing today. You're going to align that into there. After we hole saw that, they actually give you a 1/4 inch long drill bit. You're going to be also drilling through these. And what I noticed is with this fixture plate is the drill doesn't exactly go right through the holes, and neither did the hole saw. So I had to get in there and drill it out a little bit, you know, with the hole saw. It cleaned up. It's just a little bit. It's just tapered a little bit, probably from their laser, the plasma, whatever, cut this out. But it's still going to line up. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today about this Rear Camber Kit. Is in step 8, discard what it says about the bolt hole orientation and just do what I showed you. It'll save you some time. Because this is an expensive kit. I think these coilovers and this camber kit, this customer, it looked like it was like $6,000 online. Now, if you want to buy these parts or any Icon parts, give me a call, 530-244-7709, or email me, flexpointoffroad@hotmail.com. I'm a dealer for Icon. Just because you can't make it to me in Reading to have me install it doesn't mean I can't sell it to you over the phone, get you a bargain on it, get it shipped to your doorstep. So let me help you get you some parts at a good discount. You know, all the warranty will still apply, all that good stuff like that. But let's do this together. Let me show you how we do this. This is a pretty cool little setup right here. So let me get this. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to not block you out a little bit, but we're going to put a little bit of a WD-40 in there. And another thing I noticed too is when I first tried to put this in, if you had this little edge of the nut facing down, it kind of blocks the hole a little bit. So just spin the nut a little bit, okay? We'll get that thing out of the way. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get this little guy. And the other thing I had to do too was there's this little guard that actually goes up and over the corner. Discard that. It's not in the instructions, but take it off. It comes off really easy. All right, so let's try to get this as good as we can. So let's kind of show you what's going on. This actually is working. A really nice drill is slipping a little bit. So I'm gonna get a little bit more lube on there. Need some more spray, but it looks like it's just about through there now. Sure, some cutting oil would actually be more beneficial. Just about through. Pull it out a little bit. It's getting close. Just want to be real careful with this thing, you know. I don't think we can go to the hardware store and get one of these really quick, you know. All right, let's get back in there. Just went. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So we got a hole through there. Looks pretty darn good. So as per what the instructions said, the reason they give you this long one, it's actually to go all the way through and be able to reach. So what we're gonna actually do is, instead of burning out that really long drill bit, I'm gonna grab another 1/4 inch drill bit from off the shelf, use that one on the outer on both sides, and then we'll finish the inner holes with this really long one. So I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna drill out the holes really quick and we'll come right back to it. holes all drilled. Let's get in there, and next thing we got to do is we got to take this stuff back off now. Swap on this camera. All right. Screw it. All right. And then this is that little alignment plate I was telling you guys about right there. All right, so there's what she looks like. Those are the 4 holes, and then there's the 5th hole right there. We'll get to the next steps in a minute. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna relocate this now to the inside. We'll take our handy dandy washer spacer, go from the back, bolt this up, finger tighten that, and again we're going to go with the opposite hole that we did last time. So once I get through there, I'm going to show you what's up. Tighten this down first. The center side. Here's what I did right here. We are in there, and then this time we are going to be using this upper hole right here. Okay, so again, this should have been the inner, but this is now it. You use the top one. Outer bracket, inner bracket, that's the orientation. Spacer goes behind here. So then what we're going to be doing next is we're going to use this guy again. We're going to reach through here, and then see, we're going to drill through from here. That's going to get this inside. Okay, get that out. Then we're going to use the long drill bit. We're going to go through here, and we're going to get it to reach into there. So that's what we're going to do. I will get that done, and then we will go on to the next step. Okay, something I noticed is the very front upper corner, you're going to have to use a right angle drill in order to reach it. That's what we're going to be doing here. So there's all 4 of the corner holes drilled. Now we still got to do the big one though. So, Let's get in there and do that big old guy. Let's get that in there. Slower speed on there. Running into the chuck spinning on that thing. Let's get back in there. Come on. There you go. It would have been nice if this little pilot tip that they give you for the hole saw attachment actually had one of these shanks on it that have the 3 sides. Then it wouldn't be spinning and slipping the way it is. But you just can't win every battle, you know? Alright, let's get back in there. Spray on there. I'm gonna let my drill cool down for a little bit. You can feel it, it's getting super hot, you know, and I kind of like this drill, so we'll be back in a second. Okay, next piece of the puzzle. Now that we got the holes drilled, we have to go from this area and make a cut straight down to there on both sides. And the idea of that is so that way this bolt can actually go straight up and down and be able to line up. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use this little guy, make the little cut, and then if we got to finish it up, we got a carbide bit, you know, and then we'll just kind of clean that up. So I'm not going to bore you to death with showing you how to do the cut, but we're going to make the cut and then I'll show you the finished product. We need just a little bit more because it can't quite go all the way. Now we just got to do the same thing in here. Okay, now that I got the bolt checked out, so this is going to be our new bolt. We got to make sure it can go up and down without any contact. So I have this area deburred on both sides. Pretty simple stuff. Next piece is we're going to take this plate. There are 4 indexing little pins. They're going to go right here. So that's how we're going to do this. Well, let's see here. So there's what that's going to look like right there. Next one's going to go back on the back side, and it's going to do the same thing. So now what we have to do is we're going to take supplied bolt nut, all that's going to go in there on that side. Then we're going to use a supplied washer on the back, and then we actually have a lock nut right here, and that's going to go on the back side. So as per the instructions, we're just going to snug that up. We're not going to go super tight, and then we're actually then going to use the supplied cam bolt and adjuster tabs. We're going to put all that together, pop the bolt in there with the cam washers on both sides. We're just going to get that snug, and then what we're going to do is actually fit the lower control arm back up into the pocket. So we're going to put it in here, and then we're going to put the other one down under there. So the stock cam bolt from this side is going to go back in, and then the new supplied bolt is going to go on this new modified deal. So we're going to put all that back together, but we are going to leave it loose until all the pieces are back in. Then once the vehicle's kind of down on its weight, then we'll tighten everything back down. So after I get this done, I gotta then put the new lowered coil over onto the back of this, and then hook, the leveling sensor and some of those things back up. And then we also got some new bump stops to replace the stock ones with, again, all from Icon. So I'm going to fit these pieces together, and then I will show them to you after I got some of this back together a little bit. But I hope this gives you guys the confidence to get in there and how to align up all these little holes and the corrected steps on 8 and 9 in the Icon instructions. That way you don't get confused and make a mistake. So I'm glad I called tech support, shared with them what I found. I'm glad they confirmed what I was looking at was correct. So better safe than sorry. I'd rather ask questions. Even though I've been doing this 16 years, you learn something every day. So don't be afraid to ask for help. So I'm gonna go get these pieces back together, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like finished up. So there's your finished product right there. So one thing that I did right before I shoved that plate on is I took a little bit of black spray paint, my quick color, and all the areas that I did the new holes and all the deburring, I just sprayed it with some black, keep it from rusting. I mean, probably be all right without it. But there it is. I got the plate there. I put those on finger tight, slipped the cam bolt in, got it kind of snug. Then after that, then I tightened these guys up. So that's what I did. And again, up over here, the factory cam bolt goes back in that location. So I'm gonna get back onto the rest of this lowering kit. Right now I got the foam bump stops I'm taking out. There's a 1/2 inch is the socket you're gonna use on there. There's a bolt that goes right through. These are gonna be the new Icon ones. Got some little cool guys right there. And then after that bump stop's put on, these guys are gonna be going on right there. Followed with the wire harness and then that electronic controller. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Nice little simple quick one. Give yourself some confidence, get out there and hack your new truck up. Thanks for watching my videos. Go check out the rest of them. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you want to see. And again, if you need some Icon stuff shipped direct to your doorstep as an Icon dealer, give me a call, 530-244-7709. Ask for Ross, that's me. Or hit me up on the email, flexpointoffer@hotmail.com. I do credit cards over the phone, send you digital invoice, all that good stuff. So have a nice day and thanks for watching.